Alright, hi guys, my name is Charlotte, and I'm a diehard Taylor Swift fan. This is Louie. He also loves Taylor Swift. He just got groomed today, so he wanted to show everyone how beautiful he is. He's become kind of a staple on this channel of just, beauty, because he's so beautiful. Yes? Yes, okay, I'll push you down. If you don't know, and I don't know why you wouldn't know, but Taylor Swift came out with her 7th studio album, Lover, almost a week ago. And I have all 4 deluxe editions. I have been researching Taylor Swift's makeup since she started doing those CoverGirl advertisements for her Red tour. She was a CoverGirl in 2012, and she was like, these are my red lipsticks that I wear all the time. And I went out and bought them. Those were the Lip Perfection lipsticks by CoverGirl in the shades Flame and Hot. I had Flame and I would wear it all the time. I made my mom drive to Target to buy me that red lipstick, and she was like, you're 12, what are you gonna do with that? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna sit in my room and wear it. And that's what happened, because I was too insecure to wear it in public. But yes, I love Taylor's red lipstick. But we're going to talk about more recent Taylor Swift favorites, because I don't think she necessarily wears CoverGirl anymore, because she's not being paid anymore. Much love, no shade. Okay, let's start with these Nars Lip Pencils. These are really annoying because they're $27 each, and you have to sharpen them, which is kind of annoying. But it's also annoying because you need to buy a Nars sharpener to sharpen these, because they're like chubby and weird, so I couldn't find any other sharpeners that I had in my collection that worked. But anyway, let's talk about these. She has worn the shade Dolce Vita quite a bit, and the shade Dragongirl, and also the shade Luxembourg. To start with Luxembourg, she wore this at the 2014 VMAs with that blue outfit that was just kind of confusing, but I mean amazing, but confusing. This one is a more like watermelon-y toned red. It is so pretty. I love wearing this one in the summertime. It's amazing because it has more of a pinky tone, so it's less aggressive than like a full red. And then Dolce Vita is one of my favorite just wear everyday kind of shades, because it's a your lip but better. And this one is in the matte formulation. Now this color lipstick you will see is like Taylor's go-to if it's not a red. It's something very similar to this. And then this guy over here is her most iconic lip color, Dragongirl, which she wore at the 2014 Met Gala, I believe. And she's worn it a ton of times since then. People have asked her, even in magazine articles, she said, like, my favorite beauty product of all time is Nars Dragongirl. This is also matte, but it is so, so, so pretty. This is a perfect blue-toned red, and it is honestly Taylor's iconic red. She's been wearing a really glossy red lip lately that's just a bit more, not necessarily glossy, but less matte, more like velvety. So I want to know what that one is, so if anyone's lucky enough to meet Taylor, I'm happy for you, but please tell me what lipstick she's wearing. Every time someone meets Taylor, I'm like, but did you ask her what lipstick she was wearing? Because that's all I want to know about. Another lipstick Taylor has worn that I'm actually wearing right now is the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge Creme Lipstick NC211, or I think this is called Rosewood. And this is just a traditional stick lipstick. This is also kind of similar to Dolce Vita right there, but it's much more purpley. It's a bit darker. This is a great fall shade. I just love this one so much, and I really love the smell of these as well. This was confirmed that Taylor was wearing this in a Tumblr post in 2016, so shout out to this one. This is $22. This is a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Double Dare. I believe these go for $21. I don't buy Kat Von D anymore, though Taylor could tempt me, honestly. That is what that one looks like. She'd actually just confirmed that this is one of her recent faves on Tumblr. I don't agree with Kat Von D's like ethics, her anti-vaccination stance, so we're not going to talk about her too much. But in that same post, she confirmed that she really loved that she was wearing in the picture, a lot of her pictures of her playing Scrabble, that selfie of her like blue eyes. She talked about the color Back in Vogue by MAC, which I actually did have, but I dropped it on my bathroom floor and it like exploded. So rest in peace, Back in Vogue. You're no longer in my collection, but I really love you. Now, Taylor's also been seen wearing this shade Dirty Peach, which is a Kylie liquid lip. This one is pretty. It's a nice fall shade. I'm running out of room on my hand. This one's kind of similar to Back in Vogue, which I don't have, but that is what Dirty Peach looks like. This was post-Kardashian feud, but I don't think Kylie has ever done anything to bother her personally, besides just being related to Kim Kardashian, but she does, apparently, still use these Kylie products. Now, that's the end of Taylor's confirmed makeup that I actually own. Some things just didn't make sense for me to buy, other things are now discontinued, but let's talk about some of the other products. So there was that picture of her on the 4th of July, I think she was with her friends on a water slide, and she was putting on a red lipstick, and that was the Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge lipstick line wearing iconic red. That was a waterproof formula that they have since discontinued. Sad face, but yes, that's what that was, if you're wondering. On the L cover, on the L cover, Taylor is wearing a specific lipstick. That is the Lovecraft Beauty lipstick in Demetria. And then she is also wearing the darker shade, which is in the shade Francel. I believe I got that right. I don't own these because they're, how much are they? I think they're $22. I've never heard of Lovecraft Beauty. And I just don't think those colors would necessarily fit into my lifestyle so much. And I'm trying to get better about not buying things just because Taylor, you know, walked by it once. Yeah, this is the darker shade, which is Francel, I think, or maybe it's the other way around, but the shades were Francel and Demetria. So yes, I'm sure they're lovely lipsticks. I just didn't see much need since I already have a lipstick that's quite like the darker one that she's wearing in that. Now she was wearing, I believe this palette is discontinued, the Natasha Denona 10 palette in the DirecTV commercial of the Catacorn. So that's the only really eyeshadow we have that's like confirmed that Taylor's worn. I'd love to know more, Tay. But she was wearing the shade 19M. Natasha Denona palettes are very expensive. This is a $95 palette, so I didn't buy it at the time because it was $95. Also, another discontinued product that she was wearing was the Pat McGrath Vermilion Venom Lust 004 lip kit in the I Don't Want to Live Forever music video. That's how she had those like glitter lips that were amazing. That was a Pat McGrath. Of course Pat McGrath is behind that. That was a $60 lip kit that I also didn't get, that I loved, and I love it when Taylor plays with texture with her lips. It's amazing, and it was amazing. And everything Pat McGrath does is just gold. I just can't really afford it. Now for the iconic Bleachella 2016 Met Gala, which is of course where she was rumored to have met Joe. So big day is the Anasazi liquid lipstick in Sad Girl. Now I don't own this lipstick because I hate the Anastasia Beverly Hills formula. It is the most drying, even drier than Kylie lipsticks, and I had a few of them and I had to get rid of them because they just cracked my lips open to the point where I thought like my lip was gonna bleed. I can't handle that like moisture sucking like formula they have. But that was the shade Sad Girl, and those are, how much money are they? Those are just $20 even. So I wouldn't recommend them until they like reformulate them. There are other products that she has apparently been seen purchasing, or like she's met fans in Sephora, and I think she was buying the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And someone even like wrote down what shade it was. But I don't, you know, think I need to buy exactly the same foundation that Taylor, you know, maybe bought in like 2013. But these are my Taylor Swift makeup products that I'm aware of. Most of them are lip colors, and I want more. I want to know every time Taylor is wearing makeup, I want her to like put a little footnote, you know, saying what makeup she's wearing. I first became really into eyeliner and lipstick because it was what Taylor was wearing. I've always wanted to kind of copy Taylor throughout my life, and she's kind of been like my big sister in a way. I have a big sister who I love dearly. Hi, Caroline. But Taylor has always been, you know, guiding me in style and fashion. If you want me to talk about her Stella McCartney collection, I'll talk about that at different time because I have some opinions on that. But typically, I love what Taylor's wearing. Her 1989 like era, like shaped, you know, what kind of clothes I like to wear. And her red era, I had like Taylor Swift clothes. I'd be like, that's so Taylor Swift. I mean, even now, like just clothes I wear in everyday life are kind of like inspired by what's going on in the Lover era. I'm sure a lot of you guys are also like this. Like even if you're kind of unconscious about it, when Taylor started wearing a lot of snake print, I went out and bought camo and snake print. When she started wearing knee-high boots, I started wearing knee-high boots. I'm crazy, I get it. But I think a lot of people are kind of like that with their love of Taylor. And that's why we love accounts like Taylor Swift Styled. Because we want to know what she's wearing. Because it looks awesome on her and it'll probably look awesome on us. If you guys want more Taylor Swift makeup content, I'd be more than happy to oblige. One of my favorite things to do is, because I'm not given information on what makeup she's wearing, is to find similars that are very similar in undertone or texture. And this isn't so much with, you know, foundations, because that can be really difficult. But, you know, lip colors and eyeshadow looks and how I could create the same kind of vibe using things I have in my own collection. So if you guys want to see something like that, where I kind of pick apart like her makeup looks and find kind of cheaper alternatives, ColourPop has a good spectrum of stuff that I like to buy to kind of reconstruct some of Taylor's looks. Let me know if you want to see something like that. I'd also love to do a kind of Lover makeup recreation because her makeup style is very distinct in every era. So let me know. I hope you guys are enjoying Lover. It's amazing. I thought nothing could top Red for me, and then it did, somehow. Red will always be my first child, my first baby, because I love all of her albums, but the first one that I ever like cried like a baby to, because I felt sad. In conclusion, I'm a mess and Taylor Swift owns my soul. Please subscribe.